Today we're going to read Ice is Nice. I'm Cat in the Hat, and we're off in the web to visit the poles, north and south, in one day. It will be a quick trip in the SSI Ice Chopper, my super slip-sliding, ice-breaking pole hopper. The North Pole will be the pole hopper's first stop. It's the farthest point north on the Earth. It's the top. Some call this land of the midnight sun. What's wrong with this statement? Show us thing wrong. Thing one, to call this a land is an incorrect notion. The North Pole is located in the Arctic Ocean. Over most of this ocean, sea ice is floating, so only icebreakers are good here for boating. Snow on land near here can pile up quite thickly, forming ice caps and glaciers that do not move quickly. Icebergs are big and a danger to ships. Much thicker than the sea ice, our icebreaker flips. I have asked widely and I have been told some very good reasons the Arctic's so cold. Earth spins on an axis that goes through its middle, making one turn a day. That's one part of the riddle. On the side of the Earth is facing away from the sun. It is night, on the other side day. Earth spins on its axis while circling the sun. It takes a full year till this orbit is done. Night, summer, winter, autumn, spring. 6 months the North Pole tips away from sun's light and makes Arctic winter one very long night. In the summer up north, when light shines night and day, white snow everywhere reflects sunlight away. Without light, it's cold, sometimes 80 below. That means 80 degrees less than good old zero. Native peoples live here. You ask, are they nuts? In the past, they kept snug in their sturdy skin huts. Today, people live here like you and me, with houses and cell phones and color TV. Some still fish and hunt, but not in dog sleds. Those marks in the snow are a snowmobile's treads. And this group of people that you can see here are nomads who follow their herd of reindeer. Adoption is the word I have been told for how Arctic animals weather the cold. Seals, whales, and walruses have blubber, you see. These layers of fat keep them warm as can be. The snowy owl's warm in feather snowsuit, thing one wearing one. Oh, now isn't he cute? This shaggy musk ox has a coat of fine fur. That coat keeps him warm. I wish I had one. Brr. I will say this to you, and I think it is fair, that the king of this pole is a great polar bear. Here is layers of blubber and fur that is white, but his skin is black, as dark as the night. The polar bear has an unusual hide. It has made up hairs that are hollow inside. This skin and hair cannot be beat for absorbing the sun rays and holding the heat. As he walks on the snow on 4 snowshoe-like paws, no animal safe from a polar bear's claws. In winter, the foxes blend into the snow. White fur camouflages them quite well, you know. They hide in the snow and hope that they may sneak around that old bear and live one more day. Winter year-round? Oh my, what a bummer. But find 4 months, you'll find there is actually summer. In summer, the North Pole tilts back towards sunlight. It is sunny all day, even when it's midnight. Berries and mosses and all kinds of flowers, when temperatures rise, are sprouting in hours. It gets a bit warmer. The snow melts in patches. A tiny insect called the midge fly now hatches. Summers bring heat up to 80 degrees. Walk outside with no hat and you won't even freeze. The owl and fox turn brown like the hare and blend into the land when it's warm there. This place can get lively, it's true, mark my words, when the caribou come by thousands and herds. They've come many miles, it's called a migration. They give birth on the way, it's no spring vacation. They've come north to graze as long as it's warm, and head south before the first autumn storm. Speaking of south, it's high time we hop. The South Pole will be the pole's hopper next stop. While the North Pole is found in water, you see, the South Pole's on land, and take it from me. Antarctica's valleys and its mountains steep are buried in ice that's at least 2 miles deep. One look at this chart in my hand will make clear. When it's summer up north, it's winter down here. If you thought that north was a cold place to be, the south can get colder by far, believe me. Minus 130 degrees, and this is no laugh. It's so cold I just snapped my ski pole in half. It's colder down south, and the main reason why it is these mountains rise up a mile or 2 high. Summer's cold too, but penguins come still to eat the fat shrimp and the plentiful krill. Emperor penguins stay near the coast. Small fish and shrimp are what they like most. And there's nothing here for making a nest. So feathers, warm feet cradle their chicks' egg best. They raise their chicks in a creech all together. They huddle to stay warm in the freezing weather. But emperor penguins are only one kind. Other penguins come here as soon as you will find. Chinstrap penguins, most numerous of all, live in large groups and have a krill call. Adele penguins also live in large flocks. Mates watch over eggs and nest lined with rocks. Ahead strike the sign of the Gento breed, the penguin with the fastest underwater speed. Whatever great height the rock hoppers may lack, they make up in a pluck and are quite quick to attack. Penguins of all kinds get here on ice floes, because penguins can't fly, as everyone knows. They have stubby legs and waddle, you know. They bob back and forth, and the going is slow. But way down deep in these Antarctic seas, the penguins can swim with the greatest of ease. Have you heard of this thing that is called climate change? It means the Earth's temperatures are shifting in range. The Earth's getting more warmer, and the polar ice is melting quite quickly, which isn't so nice. Students and scientists from dozens of nations are studying the poles from ships, planes, and stations. Their satellites watch and weather ice. They track climate change and check their facts twice. If we all work together, I hope in my heart we can keep our poles icy or make a good start. That ends. I like this book because you can learn a lot about the South and North Poles. Bye! I hope you like this book too.